Yo, what's going on? My name is China and I am the Mandem voice. I ain't even got my. That's how you know I'm just. What am I even doing? I ain't even got my. Let me put this on. But I thought I just got out of the shower, so my head's cold. So my head's cold. It looks mad with that, like that, innit? Let me do it like this. Let me do it like that. My head is just cold. I'll put on the heater, so I'll be okay. Yeah, we can do it like that. We can do it like that. All right, cool. Yo, big up chat gang. Let's do this. Where's Instagram? Come on. Live. Let's do this. Where's Instagram? Yo, I'm live. Where am I live? Sorry guys, hold on a second. What's wrong with me today? I don't know. Where's IG Instagram? Why has it done that for? Stand by guys, I don't know what I'm doing. I must be tired. I am tired, but that's not the reason why. That's not the reason why. That's not okay. I'm gonna have to just set it up again. Just give me a second, guys. Sorry. I don't know. I don't know what I did. But let me quickly set this up and we'll get straight into the stream. Hit the like button, guys. Big up everyone that's in the chat. You know how this goes. Big up everyone that's in the chat. You know how this goes. Give me a second. Okay. All right. So if I'm not paying attention, give me a second. Yeah, go on. Okay. All right, we're getting Instagram inside. Right. We're gonna get back into this. Hit the like button, you know what's going on. Right. My name is Chanam the Mandem's voice. We're back for another stream. So guys, we're gonna be following up. I'm sure you guys are aware of the Rielle and Claudia and the Mayfair car incident because we've been covering it. Um, hey, I'm just on a stream. Yeah, yeah, we'll do. Yeah, all right, cool. All right, thank you. All right, big up, big up, Annie. Big up Annie. Annie will always be going mad, but big up Annie. Shout out to her. Right, listen, this is what's gonna happen. We're gonna get straight back into this because we've been covering this whole uh this driving into women, and yeah, I, yeah. You know what it is? Whenever I have to talk about it, I see it. It's one of the craziest things that I've had to see. But here we are. So the scenario between Rielle and Claudia, which she yeah, what she did. But it wasn't just about her. There was other individuals that were actually struck as well, and one was a girl who suffered a fractured wrist, and another was a security guard who actually sustained life-changing injuries, and that was quite public. So there's been little that has been said about him because everyone's been focusing on the influencers because obviously they are insta famous, so it makes sense. But there has not been a lot of light that's been shed onto this individual. Um, and 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 you know how these things go. When you have a big platform, everyone's gonna focus on the big platform and then forget about the little guy. But that's not what we do over here. So um I wanted to make sure I found out who the guy was and where he was, and there's an account that popped up, and then saying that it was him, and essentially started a GoFundMe. All right, and you know me, man, I'm very when it comes to these things. I'm not one of those people that likes to jump in too quickly. Even when I reacted to this, I waited. Everybody was making guys hit the like button and share the stream because we're gonna have to go into this one today. Everybody was making videos and everybody was doing the most, yeah. And sometimes you just gotta be still. And then everyone was putting out false information, including her friends. It went from she had passed away, and her friends, who apparently her besties, were putting up tributes and all manner of stories, and then blogs are posting it. So then we now start saying that obviously she's not here no more, and then next minute the police have put out a report and said, nah, she's still alive. And then clearly you're seeing she's being done for attempted, not M. So there's been a lot of false report and a lot of false information. So, and you don't want to be, I don't know. Some people out here don't care about credibility. They don't care about being reliable. They don't care. Hit the like button. Let's get the likes up. They don't care about, they just care about clicks and views and money. That's for some people, right? Cool. So it doesn't really matter to them. But we're not going to be out here putting out misinformation. We're going to try to get things as correct and as accurate to the source as possible so you can be trusted, right? Nobody want to be over here just using a platform and just um and just no, like, use your platform for good. Uh it's really famous right now. Sam Walker, big up Sam, that's my guy still. Salute China, and get me, that security guy got messed up. Listen, he really got messed up, man. Like, he really did. And I'm gonna make you guys aware on this stream. You're gonna see some videos you probably haven't seen. You might have seen some of these videos. You're gonna see some of the videos that you've seen already, but you're gonna see some videos that you haven't seen. And I'll just make you aware, like, yeah, man, if some of these videos might be a little bit distressful for you guys. I'm gonna try not to do it too mad, car. I don't want to mess up the monetization in the stream. I keep getting it locked off. So I'll try to, I don't want to show anything too graphic. And definitely with TikTok, they keep getting onto me. So I'm saying to yo, big up Joey Jones. You said your discernment has gone up. Yeah, man. That's my guy, man. Big up Sam, man. That's my guy, man. So yeah, so I'm just making you aware. So we're gonna try to focus on him. And that's what we're gonna be doing. That's what we're gonna be doing today, okay? Let me, what do I want to show? Guys, what do I want to show? All right, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna bring everybody up to speed a little bit, just a bit up to speed. So we're gonna play this video. So this is a lot of people have probably just seen the car video, seen women scrapping, but we're gonna try to play the videos in some type of order of what we believe to have happened, and we're gonna get to what's happened. Do you understand? And how this security guy was struck. So yeah. This, let me read the caption. The caption says, viewer discretion is advised. Sometimes it's just best to walk away from certain situation. A rising model and social media influencer is fighting for her life after a violent early morning incident in central London that has left multiple people injured. According to the statement from the Met Police, officer responding to reports of a collision around 4:30 a.m. That was on a Sunday. 3 people, a woman in her 30s and 2 men, included one believed to be in his 50s, suffered different injuries. Authorities confirmed that one woman remains in critical condition while another victim could face life-altering injuries. Sources close to the situation have identified the injured woman as Claudia Glam. a fashion model known for her work with brands such as Fashion Nova. Her condition has not been officially updated beyond police statements. Police say Gabrielle Carrington, also known as Rielle UK, was arrested at the scene on suspicion of AM, dangerous driving, and related offences. She remains in custody as the investigation continues. Videos show a heated confrontation between two women in the street prior to the incident. In the footage, a bystander can be seen attempting to break up the physical altercation after several failed attempts to de-escalate the situation. One of the women, believed to be Carrington, walks away, enters a Mercedes vehicle, and moments later drives into the crowd. In one clip, a bystander can be heard shouting, "Don't run her over," seconds before the impact. Authorities have not confirmed what led to the initial dispute. However, unverified claims circulating online suggest that altercation may have been involved in a disagreement connected to the rapper known as Twin S, which has been, that's cap. Confusion has also surrounded Glam's condition, with some early social media posts incorrect in claiming she had passed away. And remember, we said that, her friends had posted out clips and tributes, so blogs put out that she passed away. And it's very rare where you're gonna be in a scenario where you feel like someone is gone and then all of a sudden you find out they're not gone. I think that was, I don't know, that's really good. And for Rielle, that's even better, because you want us to stay alive. The incident remains under active investigation. So, all right, cool. I'm gonna play this clip now. Let's get into this. So I guess this is how it starts. Okay, now it. Thing in the red. Okay, I see one guy getting boxed in the face. I see one guy there. Look, I see look, trying to hold there. Look, the guy in the pink. Look. And this is when she's about to get into the car. Look, she smacks her in the car. Look, all right. I want you, wait, hold on. Before we go further, for all these people that want to be saying the men didn't, how many, look how many men are getting involved. Look at the size of this, look at the size of this woman. Look, she's bigger than him. What are you talking about? Before I even get into that, seriously, if you're one of these women that are trying to push a narrative, because I'm going to say it again. If you're one of these women that are trying to push a narrative, the men didn't do anything. Look how many men are there. What are men supposed to do? These women are fighting like animals. Look how many men are trying to hold them back. What do you want the men to do? Let me tell you something. The men could have easily stopped this. They could have given them a quick 3-piece combo to each one of those girls and dropped them and floored them. And it would have been all done. End of. And guess what would have happened? You guys would have started saying, oh my God, that was excessive force. He didn't need to do that. You guys are going to be talking about, oh, that's violence. Oh. So now he would have saved something, but he would have been going viral online. He's a woman abuser. But any one of them men could have easily just gave each one of them women a good stiff right hook. Bam, 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 bam. End of. It's all done. All over. So stop acting like, oh, the men couldn't govern it. What do you want men to do? Look at that video. The women are scrapping. Men are holding them. You have to also understand, you're grabbing women you don't know. Yeah? Yeah? That's common assault. Putting your hand on someone who hasn't asked for it is common assault. Then you're grabbing women that are trying to fight. You're trying to do... Mate, this is basically SA. She could say you SA'd her. What are you guys talking about? Look at what the women are doing. Every single night, especially on the weekends, there are women that are fighting in the streets in England, in every single town centre. It happens everywhere. What, do you think men are just running in? So this narrative that men didn't do anything, when you can clearly see men are trying to break it up. The guy in the pink just got punched in the face by that big thing. Look the big thing. Look, they're all on her. Look.
Where's the madam?
She fucked my ex. Someone's screaming.
Huh? I know about all that. I don't know about all that. It's kicking up. It's kicking up. It's kicking up. It's kicking up.
Yeah, I'm gonna pause it there because it gets graphic there, and we don't need to see that. What do you expect those men to do? Like, what did you expect those men to do? Honestly, I'm just trying to figure out what you wanted those men to do. That's all, innit? I just want you to tell me what you wanted them men to do, because I'm a little bit confused. I'm a little bit confused. Come on, I'm a little bit confused. What did you want them men to do? Right, hold on. I'm just trying to see. I'm not trying to sense you, but I'm trying to see there's a particular video. I don't want to show you that. You got. I know you guys can kind of see it on the screen anyway.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this is the one I want to show you. This is the one I want to show you. Nah, I know all of it's on X, man. X shows everything. X has everything. I know it's on X, man. That's crazy. So this is.
Oh my God!
Look, you see the security.
She licked my man over.
She licked my man over.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
See my man there. Obviously, that's Claudia there. But can you see the security? So the guy was just grabbing his bike. He was just grabbing his bike, and then there he is. Look, so there he is. I hadn't seen this bit still. So that's the guy in it, yeah. So I'm just showing you guys the footage. Unfortunately, that's Claudia there. And that's a security. So we're gonna, rotted, yeah, it's mad. It's actually dark. It's very dark right now. It's very dark, but it's real, isn't it? Let's not pretend like it's not real. Sometimes I think, I don't know, raw. Is that, bro? I don't even know. Her arm looks mad still. I can't even lie. I can't even lie. Man said his arm. It looks like, bro. I can't lie. But bro, it's looking that way, bro. Like, I can't even lie. It's looking. I don't even know, bro. It does not look good at all, my guy. I'm just gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that 100 with you on that one. That does not look good at all, my guy.
Oh my God!
I'll show you this, because it's not the impact in it. It's fucked up, but it's not the impact. So I'll show you this. Look, my man's trying to push. Look, my man's trying to help. Look, man's trying to push her. Look, that big thing. That thing is still banging on the whip. He's trying to push it off. I swear she just go forward. Crazy. Get out of the way. We're screaming. Alright. What else?
Oh shit! Oh my God! Oh!
Yeah, this is actually mad.
Oh shit! Oh my God! Oh! Oh shit!
She actually
oh my
rammed
God!
her down. I'm gonna hit him down. All right, so it's for context, isn't it? Like it really is. But we saw a lot of people trying to get involved. Um, but this whole narrative where you think, look what people are doing. A random guy, security guy, got licked down trying to get his bike, go home. You know, so it's a bit crazy still. He said he's definitely not getting bail after this. I don't, bro. I don't even know, bro. I'll be honest with you, bro. I don't even. That is. Yeah. Oh, this is the. I'll play it from there because we don't need to play it from the impact, but we can play it from there. Um. So this is after she struck it. Oh, there he is. Wow, look at his leg. His leg is mash up. Look at his leg. Look at his leg. His leg. Look at his leg. Look at his leg. Look at his leg. His leg is bent up. Look, he's still trying to crash. Look. So you're still trying to crash. Okay, so you've seen that other people were injured. The security guy was injured. Okay, all right, cool. So we're up to everyone's up to speed. We know exactly what I'm talking about. Everyone's up to speed. Okay. All right, cool. I got some images for you. I got some images for you. It's all. So this is my man. This is an account. So I'm gonna let you know this account is a fake account. So this account, I'm gonna just start off by letting you know this is a fake account. So this account popped up. And when I say it's a fake account, it is a fake account. And it created a GoFundMe page, and it was a fraudulent GoFundMe page. But whoever made it is definitely connected to them because these pictures are real. These are real pictures. They're not fake. This is from the hospital. Okay. So the caption states, in Mayfair, while an influencer was tragically run over, I was also struck down trying to stop the madness. I'm a security guard for the past 6 years with no issues. And after a 10-hour shift, I was simply getting my e-bike when I witnessed the chaos. Desperately tried to separate what was happening. So you can see the picture that's been put there. So these are real pictures. This is not fake, innit? Like these like those are actually that's actually real pictures, innit? That's not him or AI or nothing like that, innit? Like these is actually actual genuine pictures, innit? Do you get me? Yeah, like, you know what I mean? So when they said life-changing injuries, at least we know that he's okay in it now, innit? You get me? See what I'm saying? So yeah, big him up, man, because but I can see his legs looking bent up right now. I can't even lie, his leg is looking real. His leg is looking twist up down there. I don't know, but the fact that he's all right is it the fact that he's all right is even testimony anyway. You know what I'm trying to say? The fact that he's okay is even testimony. You know what I'm trying to say? But when I read this, I had some issues. Yeah, because it. Okay, when I read this, because I know about people that scam, and these GoFundMe pages. Yeah, so when I read the next part, in Mayfair, while an influencer was tragically run over, I was also struck down trying to stop the madness. I'm a security guard for the past 6 years with no issues, and after a 10-hour shift, I was simply getting my e-bike when I witnessed the chaos and desperately tried to separate what was happening. Okay. While I lay unconscious on the ground, people around me went through my pockets and stole my personal belongings, including 500 in hard-earned wages I had just earned through honest work. And this is when, I'll be honest with you, this is when alarm bells rang through it for me because I saw this earlier on, and I'm like, interesting. Because when something like this happens, the public and everybody really wants to support. Big up the public; they really want to help. And people, unfortunately, use these things. Yeah, they will use these things, and garner your pain, and and they will use that and monetize off it and scam people. People are very easy to scam when they're very emotional. It's one of the easiest things to do. So that's what was happening. So it did. My antennas went off a little bit, but I said, okay, cool. Uh, while while I lay unconscious on the ground, people around me went through my pockets and stole my personal belongings, including £500 in hard-earned wages I had just earned through the honest work. All right. This is what he's saying. Okay. This is what he's saying for honest work. They took my wallet and work phone, also for my jacket. I am devastated, physically, emotionally, and financially. To suffer such violence and then to be robbed while helpless on the floor has been deeply traumatic. I'll be missing a lot of work while I recover. And right now, I truly need help getting back on my feet. Alarm bells are ringing still. If anyone is able to support me, please consider donating through the GoFundMe link in my bio. Every contribution, no matter how small, would mean the world to me and help me through this incredible, difficult time. And it was the People's tagging, London, UK Street News, real tanks. I'm just bait. Sick Made TV made you think. Real. I don't know. Yeah, it just was giving a little bit of. It was giving warning signs to me. But it was early. It was still early. Do you get me? It was still early. So I was, I was waiting to see. And I had friends. I had friends that were. I had friends that were posting it up. All right. I had friends that were posting it up. And then even look at this. He posted on his story. Because Fashion Concept and Man Like Rage did a collaboration, and he posted this. Look, news reporters are out, but I haven't spoken my side yet. If you are in the media and would like to know more, get in touch. I mean, bro, you just got life-changing injuries. You're supposed to be chilling and relaxing, but you're talking about doing media interviews. It wasn't. Do you know what I mean? Yes, you lost 5 bills. Cool, you lost 5 bills. All right, but it's giving warning signs to me. Do you understand? It's kind of beggy. If you'd like to know more, get in touch. It's can't you guys see it? But people don't, because I saw the comments. People just wanna they like a story. He was robbed of £500, so people can carry on blaming the people and the men. Oh, they didn't do nothing, but yet they robbed him. They like stories like that. But he didn't rob him. Nobody got robbed. Nobody got robbed. This no one, no. Nobody got robbed. Like no one got robbed at all. Do you get me? No one got robbed at all. But this is my man. All right, so big him up. This is my man, okay? So that account was a fake account. That was not his real account. That was a fake account that was set up to scam people that wanted to donate to him. So this is the guy that said he tried to help. Now, I don't know if he tried to help because that's a scam page. So I don't know if he tried to help or he genuinely was just trying to get his bike. But the thing we do know is he was struck and he's in hospital and she did strike him down. That's one thing we do know. Whether or not he tried to help or not, big up Jacob, I see you. Hit the like button, my guy. Whether or not they tried to help or not, that is neither here or there, really. We don't know. But but the thing we do know, he was struck. Yeah. That's the one thing we do know. And we saw his leg all bent up and twist up. So whether he will he will have to tell us when he actually speaks about this. he will have to tell us about it when he actually does. You get me? But look, even look, Shade Barra posted it, but they deleted it though. And this is what I mean about why you need to be you need to check your sources. But go look now. Is it there? It's not there. It's not there because this was a fake account. Injured security guard in Mayfair claims 500 was stolen. £500 was stolen while unconscious. So this story, it fits with what people want to talk about. Oh, the men didn't do anything. Oh, but yet they were there stealing from the pockets of him and Claudia. They just want to. They're looking for anything to make the men. The men are not the issue in this. And no matter what you certain types of you toxic feminist women are trying to push, it's not going to work. This has nothing to do with the men. It has everything to do with the women, all right? And that's just what it is. And if you don't like how women have presented themselves, then you should stand up to this too, as a woman, as a man, and you should call it out. But this has nothing to do with men. But at the same time, we don't want to see women being injured or hurt or run. No, we don't want to see that. But let's not act like this has anything to do with any man. It doesn't. It has something to do with women. You know? Keely Candy needs to be named and shamed for her part. People keep saying this. She's turned off her comments. So I just think, look, regardless, I've said this already. Yeah. That girl was getting her head kicked in, mashed up. Bare people was on her. I don't know what's happening to all those people that were on her, but a lot of things led up to those incidents. So I think everyone should be thrown into jail. To be honest with you, throw everyone into jail. All them gal, throw them in and let the judge work it out. Because I don't understand how all them people were doing all of that, but there's only one person that's been like, I don't understand. Did we not see that? A lot of people did a lot. So I just don't understand how more people haven't been called up for this. Do you know what I mean? Because we can see the video. So, because if that was Mandem, I promise you this. If that was, let me tell you something in it, yeah. If that was, let me tell you something in it. If that was one man, yeah. If that was one man, and if that was a group of gang, yeah, them, and they were moving to one guy and moving him up, beating him up, doing the mad thing on him, yeah. Then he jumps into his car and then he runs him down, yeah, whatever in it, yeah. I promise you this, yeah. The guys that were moving to that guy would have got arrested. Everyone's getting arrested. There's no way them were kicking up somebody, moving to him in a group, yeah. Then that guy then jumps into his car after that, runs one of those them down, and some random woman, yeah, and some random guy. The them, everyone there is getting shift. Certain people that are recording are getting shift just because they want their phones for the evidence. There's no way the them would have got away with something like that. There's no way. It's impossible. The feds would have shifted everybody and said, we'll work it out later. They love to do that. We'll just arrest everybody and then put them in the cells and we'll find out what's going on. Them know this already. They'll just, you know what? Just put everybody in remand and make them sweat. Someone saying she was kicking up the girl and she grabbed the steering wheel. But yeah, so they said she grabbed the steering wheel, but did that have an impact? Did she grab the steering wheel and do anything? We don't know, innit? Do you get me? But the one thing I do know is all them girls, I'm talking about on both sides. I'm talking about both sides. They both need to be shifted. All of them. All of them. All of them. Do you understand? All of them. They're bad vibes. You know what I'm saying? All of them. It makes sense. Her sentence isn't going to be big because she's a woman, sadly. What do you think will be justified sentence? Let me hear it. Because a lot of people, yeah, bro, I know about joint enterprise, man. But are they gonna use it on her though? That's what I'm trying to say. Are they gonna use it, bro? I don't think they're gonna use that, man. I don't know, man. Like even with the Get scenario, Get's got actually really good time considering track record, everything. He got a good time. He's still gonna have a life. Gets will still have a life when he comes out. Gets will still have a life when he comes out. In 10 years' time or 12 years' time, how many times people are still gonna go and see Gets when he comes out? That's the truth of the matter. Because people from this age and younger, people talk. You know what it is? You got to remember, people tour like it's only in our industry that we try to make people gone by like 30, 40, 50. Remember, in other industries, the bands, they touring in their 60s, 70s, 80s. Like our music was young. People are still gonna want to go and see Gets in 10 years' time, 12 years' time. I promise you that. Of course, people gonna. There's 20-year-olds now that were listening to Gets in 10 years' time will be 30 years old, 15 years. What, you think people don't want to go see concerts at 30 and 40? Are you all right? Who do you think has all the money to go to the shows? It's older people. Why do you think old people like? That's one of the live music. And once you get to the point of where you have money and you're at a different point of life, you go and see all the bands you wanted to see, all the groups you wanted to see. You can travel the world and go see an artist and be like, you know what, we want to go to Amsterdam and go see. You can do whatever you want. So all these people are gonna have lives. Crazy Titch, when Crazy Titch comes outside, Crazy Titch is still gonna have a life. I don't know how long left he's got, but he's gonna. Soon as Crazy Titch comes out, even if it's 10 years' time, I don't know how long it left, but he's still people. What are you talking about? There's gonna be young people that are gonna look to him like a legend, gonna take him on tour. It's not gonna be, trust me, it's not gonna, they're still gonna have a life. They're still gonna have a life. Dave's brother, that's in for the M. I don't know how long he got, but when he comes out, finally, his brother is Dave. It don't matter, even if it's in 20 years, 30. Bro, your brother is Dave. Look what he's done. When you come out, the rest of your life is going to be nothing but sweet sailing. But for now, it's pain. But at some point, it's going to be sweet sailing. So this is a fake account. This was a fake account and it got pulled down, okay? All right? So this was a fake account and it got pulled down. I just want everyone to be aware of that. And then Shade Brother took it down because it was a fake account, all right? And you can't be out here putting out fake news, you know what I'm saying? You just can't be out here putting out fake news. So that was a fake account, okay? So we just want to make everyone aware of that. And they did the same thing in the Gets thing with Yubin Tamang. Like people made a fake account and then they were trying to scam people. And it's like when people are in their feelings and people are hurting, it's easy to scam people because people just like, yeah, it's easy to scam because people are looking for, they just want to donate money. They just want to help. So the easiest way to help is to, yeah, but they're gonna just scam. All right. So this is his real Instagram page. So if you guys want to follow him, this is his actual real Instagram page. The other one is taken down. That was a scam page. This is his real. So if you want to support him and follow him and see what's going on, this is a real page. I think he's an Iranian brother. So this is his actual Insta. Hey, big up my man, look at my man and go club and bar and restaurant in London, Martello Hall. He's just security. Look at him, big him up. You know the gal, I'm love the pub security door stuff there. All right, cool. Him again working. You can see people got love for him. Like this is his real Instagram page. So when they said that his Instagram page was taken down, that was a scam page, all right? I'm just making everybody aware that was a scam page, okay? So that was a scam page. Wow. My man's a gym guy. He goes to the gym. He's been keeping healthy. Yeah, we love to see that, bro. In his 50s, look, he's keeping very healthy. Look, my man's okay. All right, Unc. My man's doing up pose. Healthy eating lifestyle. When's the last time he posed? Um, Speedy recovery, bro. Okay? You can see I commented there. Whoever you have in your circle has made a fake page and GoFundMe to scam people. Now it's been shut down, so just get better soon. Speedy recovery, bro. Freya Booker, how is Anush doing? Please send him my prayers. Hi, lovely. I don't personally know Anush, but I hope he's okay. Sending lots of prayers. Hi, Anush. We haven't talked in years since working together, and I just saw the news, and I'm really hoping you are okay. I just wanted to express how sorry I am this has happened to you, thinking of you and wishing you a full speedy recovery. Speedy recovery, sir. Wishing you well, speedy recovery. Get well soon. Wishing a speedy recovery, bro, and I hope you get proper compensated for this nonsense. What happened? Wishing you a speedy recovery. You didn't deserve this. Inshallah, you will recover with speed. Speedy recovery. You did not deserve to be involved in this. What happened to the other page? Yeah, that was a scam page. So people now are asking about the other page. So that lets you know, guys, if you want to see what I'm seeing, you need to hop across to YouTube. And can you hit the like button? We should be on 1,000 likes, so more people will see this. The more people, sorry, the more you like it, the more other people will see it. So I would appreciate if you could like the stream because it allows other people to see it and it shares it and it's good for the algorithms. Thank you very much. Someone says, look, 52 likes. There's an account claiming to be you. They're making a GoFundMe account on your behalf. Please raise awareness so people are not scammed. And then someone says, we've got the account, remove girl. How did you know it was a fake? I was fooled by the hospital photo. The photo may be real. I can't confirm whether it wasn't. There were countless red flags. I did suggest to the account that there was things they could do to aid towards proving their legitimacy, but they just removed my comments. I wasn't calling them out for being fake, but it was suspicious to me. And with everyone wanting to help, including myself, we all should know who and where our money is going to, and it just wasn't adding up. That's exactly what I said. I said, if you just looked at it, you and listen to how the language was, it was just a scammer's language. They didn't even make the link and it wasn't fake. It got taken down. The nephew made the account. I spoke with him and he said the account got taken down due to ID verification. His uncle doesn't have his ID since his wallet got stolen. Stop assuming ish. Yeah, right. It don't take when you make Instagram account, it don't need no ID verification. What are you talking about? You just make an Instagram account. You don't need an ID verification. Girl, with all due respect, so many people saw red flags. I mentioned time multiple times things could have been done to help build trust, but the entire comment section was deleted. It's given fake. Not anyone's else's fault really when everyone was there to help in the first place. Exactly. Like, don't get mad at us because we were just like, I knew it was fake. It was weird. I could tell. Do you get me? I could tell. Um, His nephew who isn't following his account, please girl, please don't get scammed. His nephew who didn't even know his correct age put 59, then quickly corrected to 56. Girl, search up yourself, you clown. Here you go, Arianko. Did you read anything that I just said? It's giving fake. Please, it was one post and a real picture, assuming based off comment. Like, this is what I'm saying. That this girl is just arguing. Like, we're not gonna give our money to people we don't know where the money's going. Whoever made the account, aka your nephew, is using your pain to make money. Um, Wishing a speedy recovery, and those are the comments. So, I uh um I just come from watching you and Rielle on Sinners podcast months ago, China. I wonder if she has a mental illness. Mel, drop the link for anyone that wants to see that episode. Drop the link in the chat for me, please. Yeah, just drop the link. Copy and paste the link in the chat for anyone that wants to see that episode. Yeah, my speedy recovery to the security, speedy recovery to that man. But when we give our money and we give our things to people, we gotta know where we're giving it to. We just can't be giving it to randoms. You get me? So I'm saying it's not something we can be doing. Like we just can't be doing that. You know, if we're gonna give our money and donate, yeah, we gotta make sure whoever we give it to, is trustworthy, and it's not going to be out here, it's not going to be out here scamming people. Do you get me? You know what I mean? Um, with this whole scenario, let me pull up some other stuff. So there's a lot of people that are talking about her mental health. I've seen different conversations around the mental health. Um, she posted up about alluding to the fact that if she does someone dirty, she's gonna go to the mental hospital, but they will be in actual hospital. And I think that that statement's been used to kind of say she premeditated it. I think she's just a mad girl. I don't really think it was premeditated in that way, but when you say it like that, people can say, yeah, it was because you planned it. But um, they said she suffers from, well, she said she suffers from mental health, and apparently she was sectioned and she was put into mental place at some point. Look, there's a video that's been going around, and I saw it, and it was sent to me, and it was a bit disturbing. But at the same time, because it's been posted on multiple platforms, I am gonna post it. But I'll be real, man. Like you better cover yourself in some holy water when I play this, because it definitely was given the spirit of a demonic possession on this woman. Um, and it's easy to be like people are mad because you can't see it. When we watch the horror movies, when we watch horror movies, yeah, we watch thrillers, and then we're watching it from the first person view, right? Yeah. So we're watching it from their point of view. So we're watching the movie. So, like when there's a demonic spirit or something and it's attacking someone and they're trying to explain it to people, but no one can't see it. So everyone thinks this person is mad. But we are trying to appeal to the people like, why can't you see it? But you remember, you're in the first person view. You're in first person view mode, right? So you can see what's going on. So you know that there's a demonic spirit because you're watching it from the first person view as someone that's watching the show. Everyone that's in the actual show is from the perspective of in that world. They can't see what we can see. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So equally, I do believe a lot of these I believe demonic possessions. I do, but we can't see it because like when someone does the mad thing, yeah, a man ends up deleting his wife, his kids, the dog, the cat, like everything. Just does a mad thing, yeah. Everyone just like, oh yeah, mad guy, this, that. Okay, cool. But that is demonic. That is not that's not right. When people go to a random person and just go start stabbing random people up, that's not right. You're gonna say that's mental health. I'm gonna tell you that's a demon spirit. Call it mental health if you want. Whatever you want to call it, something is not right there. But it's not of this world. Do you understand? So I'm saying that before I play this video, go put some holy water on or something, because it is mad.
Take me as I am, Daddy. Take me as I am. Healing. Healing, because I come from God. I know, Daddy. I have to act crazy in front of the whole world, Daddy. I have to act crazy in front of the whole world, Daddy. For things to feel me. I am in music. Daddy, I can hear you. You're roaring. You're roaring in me. Take me as I am at my level. Take me as I am at my level.
This is scaring me,
Understand that knowledge is power.
Hey.
Yes, now.
I'm covered in the blood of Jesus.
That is a pill to swallow. It's a pill to swallow. But you see me as I am. You better see me as I am. Yes,
But this is scary. I can't lie.
Understand what you're doing to people. You're making them like themselves. You're making them heal themselves.
Hey.
Now. Well, I think it's crazy.
Hey.
Take me as I am, Daddy.
I can't even lie. Let me stop that.
Healing.
Let me just.
Healing, because I
Let
come
me just.
from God. I know, Daddy.
Let me stop that. Wait. Yeah, that's giving me a shudder. Let me just stop that right now. Let me stop that right now. So They say she has mental health condition. Um, she was sectioned at some point. Was it in 2020? I didn't know that. That's the thing. A lot of times, you guys. Well, this is what they were saying, innit? I believe all pretty girls are crazy. All the pretty ones are crazy. I do believe that. When women are a certain level of beauty, they're all mad. Man, them. I'm just gonna be honest with you, but here's the thing: you have to pick your level of crazy you can handle. That's all it is. You have to find the woman that matches your crazy. That's all it is. That's all it is. You gotta find the level that you can. You gotta find the level you can. The level you can handle. That's what you gotta find. You gotta find the level you can handle. That's all it is. Everyone's crazy. You just gotta find the level of crazy that you can handle. Because everyone is absolutely, utterly nutty. Yeah, let me shout this. Big up my guy. Big up Shotter. So he just posts this up and says, "Real page, fake page." He lets everyone know that that was a fake page. Yeah. So people now know that was a fake page and he was just trying to scam people. So guys, you got to be careful when things like this happen. You got to be careful that people are not going to use your pain and try to monetize your pain. You just got to be careful. They're not going to try to use your pain and try to monetize it. So that was the so this is his real page. If you want to support it, I can see his followers have gone up. That's and look, no post yet. It's gone. So that was the page. You get me? You made that up. And this is the real page, all right? Okay. So guys, don't get scammed, man. Like, but I mean, some of you guys deserve to get scammed because you just let me not say deserve to get scammed, but you just want to give your money, you just want to give your money away so quickly, um, without even checking nothing. You get me? That's all you want to do. You just want to, you just want to give your money. Big up Shutter though. He says, and just like that, random account claiming to be the Mister has vanished. Let's hope this so-called nephew isn't among the robbers, as a GoFundMe has been apparently set up. Guys like Yubin Tamang, treat this matter with care. I don't want y'all getting scammed into sending money to the wrong group of robbers or stinking thief. Remember who told you first. Clearly in-house, as someone close to him, clearly he gave access to the pics. If trying to chop as the end of no reason, just want to deactivate your account after you've gone out your way to claim you've been robbed for $5. So yeah, like, why would you delete your account after claiming that you've been robbed for £500? That it was just a pure scam. That's all it was. That's all it was. Do you get me? That's all it was. That's all it was. It was a scam and a scam. That's what it was. Um, that's all it was. Have I played this? Did we play that already? Um, let's play this clip. So there seemed to be some speculation about what these women did for work. Okay, now I don't care what they do for work because I don't date either one of them women, so it doesn't concern me. So it's not my issue. They're not my girl. I'm not dating them. But there seems to be a thing that the people are saying that they were escorts or they worked in the industry. Claudia actually had a good job, which she spoke about on the show with Castillo. She has a good job in engineering and what she was doing. I believe in Westfield, what she was doing, working wherever she was doing. So she had a good job. So I never heard anything. You know what I'm saying? I think there's been a few people that have spoken about Rielle. Look, I know these girls like to go out and they might surround themselves with a lot of girls that do that. Doesn't always mean so. I don't know. I can neither claim or confirm, but people have been saying things. So I don't know why everyone's so concerned. I don't think it makes a difference in how it is, but I think what people are saying, well, it's just they was talking about is the battle of the BBLs or the BBL bandits or it's escort beef, all these types of things. The it it kind of just takes away from the fact that it's a mad situation. Regardless, it's still a mad situation. Do you get me?
£500 to sleep with Rielle UK.
Pay her £500, my brother. You can slap, bro. She is a known prostitute.
In the UK, the office.
Wait, no, whoa. Wait a minute. They're saying if you pay her $5 you can beat. I didn't say that. That's what they're saying. I'm gonna play it. Furthermore, we're finna pull it back. That's how we're gonna do it.
This is me at the break.
Furthermore, we're gonna pull it back. What are they saying? Let's go.
£500 to sleep with Rielle UK.
Pay her £500, my brother. You can slap, bro. She is a known prostitute.
In the UK, the Office of National Statistics officially valued the industry at $6.6 billion. In the US, estimates sit between $14 to $18 billion a year. But who's funding this industry?
90% of the men were married. They would come in the morning before work or lunchtime. Everything that they would want is like, they'd say that they can't ask their wife for.
But why? Women have leverage in the modern dating market, especially the economic and social aspects of dating. With women making 50% of the college-educated workforce in 2022. So who's more at fault for fueling this industry? Is it men for being weaker and taking the easy route and creating a demand? Or is it women who are pricing out men and creating an artificial market around it? Comment down below what you think and follow my YouTube for more. Bye.
So listen, it's like selling food, isn't it? You're gonna have nitties and you're gonna have shotters, isn't it? Yeah, I have to be careful how I say it because I don't want to flag that algorithm. At the end of the day, is this, isn't it? If you put the people wouldn't sell something if people didn't want it. It's a supply and demand market. Do you understand? That's what it is. So if women wasn't selling it, men wouldn't buy it. Do you understand? It comes down to that. Same thing with OF. Yeah. If people say, but men pay, but why do you sell it? Men wouldn't pay if you wasn't selling your body. But if you've put a price on it, they will pay. So don't put a price on your body and men can't buy you. It's very simple. You're not for sale. It's very simple. Do you get me? All women got to do is say, we are not for sale. But feminism has empowered women in saying that, no, my body, my choice, it is. You could do what you want with it. So it means that I can do what, and you can't tell me anything. You're right. I can't tell you anything, and I don't want to tell you anything. But if you're going to be my girl, and I meet you, and then I'm going to tell you something. And guess what? You're not going to like what you hear. You're not. And then and that's the thing. It's the same thing with body count and all these things, yeah. And women just doing too much. If it don't matter to me because you're not my woman. If you're my woman, then I might have some questions for you because it's an indication to your character. Do you get me? Yeah. Like, end of the day is anyway. $5, that's what they're saying. $5, that's what they're saying. That is crazy. It's supply and demand market. Supply and demand market. Stop selling yourself and people won't buy it. Like, I spoke about men using money as a tool and control, financial control. Okay, they know I can get this money and you think £500 is a lot of money or whatever it is, even £1,000, cool. And you just got to sleep with this person, do whatever. All right, cool. But to that person, it's nothing. But what have you've just sold a piece of yourself now. You don't realize it, but you have, and you've created a seed now where you're gonna, once you get that buzz, you're gonna want to do it again and get more money. And then you're gonna look at relations and other things differently because you're monetizing yourself. But you don't have to do that. But feminism has told women they could do whatever they want. And men are chauvinistic, men are misogynistic, men are all types of istics if they have a problem with that. But in real life, it doesn't work because men have things, requirements that we don't want. And no man wants a woman that's been run through. That's just the truth of the matter. Women hate that, but don't be run through and you won't have that issue. But nobody wants that. No man wants that. Some men will deal with it. Do you get me? Now, does that mean that you can't go and have your fun and do? It means you could do whatever you want, but you have to be honest. See, body count doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Sleep with 10 man, 20 man, 30 man, 40 man, 50. Feminism says 100. You could do what you want and no one should judge you. You're right. But that's because you're not my girl. But if you are, and I'm going to be in a relationship with you or whatever, long term, and then you tell me, oh, then I'm going to have an issue with that. And a lot of guys would, right? So what do people do? They lie. But why would you lie about something that doesn't matter? Why would you lie? If these things don't matter, why do women lie about these things? Because they know they matter. They know that, of course they know. That's why they make a big fuss about it. And they feel as if that these things shouldn't matter, but they matter to men. They do. And it doesn't make you misogynistic. It just makes you a man that cares and doesn't want a woman that's been with every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Just as I'm sure a lot of women don't want a man that's been with everyone, but women will say, oh, we don't want a man that's been with everyone, but they do because they share men. And women want men that okay, look, men want women that other men don't want. Yeah. They want a nice little mama that not other men don't want. If she's got what everyone else has got, that's cool. But if not, she's a little cute on the face, that's all good. Man will take a basic. We just want what no one else has got. Just cute. That's fine. She don't need to have no big back. None of that stuff. Man will settle. Like when they say settle, it doesn't mean they're settling as if they're no, they're happily settling. Settling down happily. It's not settling. Happily settling down. Like not settling for her. You're happily settling down with her. Not settling. Big difference. Do you get me? So I'm saying, yeah, you just gotta adjust it. Adjust your position accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Man are different though. Men, we know how to win. We know how to cross the finish line. A lot of the times. A lot of the times we do. Not all men, because a lot of men be doing too much. Let's just keep that 100. Not all men know how to cross the finishing line. Let's not play that game. No, not all men know how to cross that finishing line. Understandably. Wait, what's you sending me? 50%. Who else is speaking on this?
My condo. Listen.
Let's hear what Miss R Fabulous has to say about Claudia Glam. Everyone's talking about it. Let's hear what she has to say.
I gave my best wishes to Claudia, and I'm gonna stand on what I say. Okay? The friends are to blame. You people keep saying, oh, I shouldn't talk about this and I shouldn't talk about that. I can talk about anything I want to talk about. Yeah? The friends that on social media say rest in peace to their friend and the friend's not dead, right? They're to blame. Because it took 3 girls to jump 1 female, right? And like I said to you before, I don't agree with what Gabriella has done. And when she gets found guilty, she deserves the maximum punishment. Okay? Because it's never that deep to go into a car and run somebody over. It's never that deep. There's many ways she could have solved this situation. She didn't have to go in the car and run them over, run the people them over. She didn't have to do that. But when your back is against the wall and you are in survival mode and you are intoxicated, and the only thing that you're going off is anger, you will do anything that your mind tells you to do.
She's not
Do you
lying.
understand? You do anything that your mind tells you to do. So all you people that are saying, oh, Gabriella this, Gabriella that, until you're in her position, you can talk.
No, pray to God you're never in that position.
Until you're in your position, you can talk. Do you understand? There's two sides to a story. Okay, all her friends coming out to say she's this, Gabriella is this, Gabriella that. Gabriella can't talk right now.
And the truth.
Gabriella can't talk right now to tell you her side of the story and why she did what she did. There's no explanation for what she did. And like I said, I hope she gets found guilty and I hope they lock her up and throw her the key.
Mad thing.
But when you go out there in the public and you play stupid games, do not be shocked for what's about to happen. Of course, it doesn't justify her behavior. And like I said to you multiple times, just a disclaimer, I am not Team Gabriella. And what she did to Claudia was unacceptable and she should be found guilty in the eyes of the law in front of Her Majesty and she should be given a life sentence for that, period.
Mad.
But let's not forget, when you go out there and you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, right? And it took 3 girls to jump 1 female. It took 3 girls to jump 1 female. She's intoxicated. She's absolutely drunk. She's in survival mode. She's thinking, what the fuck? Like I got bare bitches fighting me. Like, her head's all over the place, bro. 3 girls didn't need to jump 1 girl. One girl could have, one girl against her would have been enough. Do you understand? And we forgetting that the same girl she ran over was also fighting her as well. Sorry, I do feel sorry for Claudia. I really, really do. But my mum always says, when you don't hear, you will feel. As sad as the situation is, and as much as I sympathize with Claudia, and I pray to God that she gets better, and I pray that she lives to see another day, and I pray that she beats all the odds. But at the end of the day, let's not forget that these girls was all fighting her. Don't tell me to stop. I can blood clot talk if I want to talk. And because you don't like the truth, you don't like the truth. So I'm always going to be, oh, look, why is Renee talking? Why is Renee talking? They said that Claudia was fighting her. She didn't pass away, bro. She's not gone. And this is what I mean. Her stupid friends have come on social media and told the whole world that their friend passed away.
Facts.
If the doctor says she's in a coma, there's still a chance that she can live.
Facts.
Instead of you lot to go on your legs and pray your feet, your knees and pray, instead of you lot to start fasting, call the Lord. If you don't believe in God, call the Lord and pray. Do you understand? Whatever beliefs, if you're Muslim, if you're Christianity, call the Lord and pray. Pray for your friend instead of you're coming on social media and you're telling people that she's passed away. Her mum posted, listen, I've screenshot it on my page. If my listen.
That's crazy. Where's my lights gone now? Like, switched off. That's mad. So hold on a second. Her friends are literally putting out statements, putting out basically obituaries and saying RIP, and she's still alive. But how close are you to them? That lets me know you're not even at the hospital. You didn't even go to the hospital. How are you as a friend doing that bare RIPs for your girl and she's fighting for her life? What the hell? Those ain't her real friends, man. Those people that are doing that are just people. Those are part of the BBO bandits, as they're calling them. Like, those are just people that she's out with. Those are not her real friends. Like, do you get me? Those are not her real friends. All right. So we have a scenario where we have people trying to scam off a Nush, the security that was hit. People tried to scam. People trying to scam. Fake GoFundMes and all sorts. People trying to scam. It's not right. Definitely is not right. People trying to scam. But this is what you get. This is what you get. You're always gonna get people that are gonna use scenarios like this is it's very it's very easy. It's very easy.
Yes, I'll deserve to go to prison.
Okay, let's. Did I play this? Anyway, it doesn't matter. I wanna play this again because I ain't played this.
Hey, I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, but we need to have a conversation. So I need you to step from the back and come to the front because you tweeted something, and the tweet that you tweeted is very concerning. Let's take a read, everybody. Not condoning anything, and I don't know what type of lifestyle anyone was living to lead up to that. But if I got rushed, dragged to the floor, repeatedly punched, kicked, hair dragged, despite me trying to leave, then I finally get in my car and someone from that group who just beats me up tried to stop me, I may drive. So what you're telling me is we should call the police on you because you also could potentially be a hazard and be danger to society. That's what you're trying to say. Okay, let's continue. Fight or flight response in human nature is real, and she attempted fighting and it did not work. The fight or flight response, that's a real thing. So that I can agree with. Fight or flight is real. But like I said, at the end, we're going to really debunk it properly. In May, I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, but if it were me. But I can't say someone is evil and calculated based on what I've seen in that video. Then you must be stupid. You must be stupid. For someone to get in... You must be stupid and you must be very delusional. Because for someone to get in a car, if this was all premeditated, but we'll get to that because I don't think you've done your research before tweeting this. And this is what I'm saying. You're gonna shoot yourself in the foot. No one knows what they'll do in many sudden situations. Absolutely not justifying it, but you technically are. You technically are by you saying, "Oh, for someone that's been kicked, dragged, this, that, punch, you're justifying her you literally have. So you saying you're not justifying it, you technically have justified it.
Crashing out.
But you get kicked and punched and access to you. Sad on all sides, especially as someone has lost their life. My opinion is purely based on what the footage showed. Like I said, I do not think you've done your research before tweeting what you tweeted. Because this is what the individual had said before said activities. So for you to tweet that is very alarming and it's very concerning. One thing we are not going to do is make Rielle a victim. She is not nowhere near a fucking victim in this. So, Ling, with all due respect, I'm going to need you to just close your mouth. Close your mouth, hold it tight. What people should do, and like I stated in the last video I done based on this, is if people are feeling emotional, if people start to get heated, they need to cool themselves down. Stop justifying, and this goes for anybody else that is justifying or trying to justify Rielle's behavior in this whole situation. Access to you. Sad on all. Stop justifying grown-ass people's behavior. I'm sick to death of it. Stop justifying it. There's nothing to justify here. She is a grown woman. She knew everything that she was doing. It was premeditated. What more is there to be said? She knew what she done. And now someone has sadly lost their life due to something that could have been avoided. Claudia, excuse me for the mispronunciation. I'm not sure how it's pronounced, so please do excuse me. But for her, she's definitely the victim. She's definitely the victim. Rielle is not no victim, so can we stop? For the love of God, stop trying to make her the... What are we doing? What are we doing? It's not sad for her. She knew what she done. She knew what she done.
But it's crashing.
So now she can sit in jail and think about what she's done, and she can stay there for the rest of her miserable life.
Whoa!
It's as simple as that. Why are we now tweeting and trying to see it from all angles? There's nothing to see. Stop. There's nothing to see. Someone's lost their life. That is it. From the moment she got in that car to do what she done, it was done. It was a wrap. To be honest, I don't condone violence anyway, but sometimes shit happens. It is what it is. It does happen. But for now, people to be tweeting and coming online and trying to justify Rielle is not a victim. I want to make that very clear for everybody in the class.
She didn't get beat up.
She's not a victim. Point blank, period. She's not.
I mean...
What she done was disturbing, and she needs to spend the rest of her miserable life in jail. Point blank period. That's the end of that. I don't want to see no one else talking rubbish like that, please.
Sorry, bro. You're gonna have to see it. Rest of her life. Sometimes I think, guys, here's the thing. Sentences have to be they have to be proportionate, and people get enraged when things happen, and they just want the most. They want death. They want or deletion. They want the most. I get it, but at the same time, everyone just calm down. Everyone just calm down. That's all it is. She moved mad, 100%. Like, look, I know that people react. If you're getting beaten up and you're getting jumped on by bare people, you might come back and start swinging an axe, just going mad. You might come back. That was America. You just come back, bap, 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 letting off on everything. You might hit some innocent bystanders you didn't want to, but you just got beat up. You're not even thinking straight. You just bam, 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 bam. Don't make it right. But you just got beat the hell up. Fight or flight. It's real. But okay. Why men and women are different is this, isn't it? Yeah. See, men are more calculated. And this is why you women are screaming for us to govern you and to protect you. Because you know we are calculated, right? If that was a man, reality, well, the types of men I know, because these young ones ain't calculated, because they will just do a bait drilling on West End, and the feds are gonna pick up everybody, and all your phones are there, everything's mad, yeah, cool, innit? We come from a different era. We still on site is on site, of course it is. But if you really feel that way, then you're gonna be calculated because you want your freedom. That's the truth of the matter. Only mad people do mad things. Bad boys, yeah. Bad boys want to be outside. Mad people want to be inside. There's difference between a bad boy and a madman. Maybe a madman. A madman will go on the high road and do, and he don't care who go and shoot someone, stab someone on the high road. He doesn't care because he's a madman. They're gonna put him in a mad place or put him in jail. It don't matter. A bad man wants to do that and he wants to be free and enjoy his life. He don't wanna be in jail for no crime. Madmen do, they don't care. She's a mad gal. She didn't care. Like, she actually is a mad gal. But a girl that cares is not gonna do that. She's gonna say, okay, cool. We'll catch you later. Men are the same. Like, let me tell you a story. So I know, I got some brothers, good, some more guys, man. Let me not put it too close, but I got some brothers. I know them. They were out with their girls. You know, they took their girls out. And they were out. They were shining. They had their jewels on. You know what I mean? And my guys get bread, and they were out with their missus. They took them out. And when they were out with their missus, they bumped into some mandem, some YGs and some mandem, whatever. But the YGs, for some reason, started trying to get onto them, like mad onto them. Yeah, they didn't rob them or they didn't do nothing, but they were just being very disrespectful to them while they were with their missus. But because my brethren's so calculated, yeah, he don't wanna risk putting his missus into a scenario. So he's gonna have to take the L, and they chiefed him up. And when I say they chiefed him up, in the sense of like, because you guys must be like, he chiefed you up. Well, they just embarrassed him, boyed him in front of his girl, disrespected him. I can't remember what they did, but they just did too much. All right. And there was two of them there, and it was out with their girls. And these guys could have crashed out, and it was better than, but they said no. But you know what they did? They made sure, yeah, because they got money. They got money in it. And when you deal with people with money, It's different, isn't it? And when I say money, I just mean people that are willing to spend their money on things like information. Okay. They spent money on the information, they got the addies, they got the parents' yards, and they paid them a visit. This is the truth. And they woke them up. Now, when them man did what they did to you in front of your girls and embarrassed you, and they thought they were bad because it was all together, it hurt. It hurt. And a lot of men will crash out and risk putting a woman into something. Do you get me? When they did what they did. But who had the last laugh? Now, if that's a girl, they're gonna crash out, or some mad guy. But to someone that's calculated and really wants to get the get back, they're gonna get it back, and it's gonna be sweet. That's the truth of the matter. So the reason why women need men is because we protect you from yourselves. That's why they're all screaming for where are all the men, because you can't handle yourselves when you get together, and that's the truth. So this whole thing about patriarchy, you need the patriarchy, because when you have the matriarchy, look what you do. Look what you do with it. And it's not men. Men are like, leave us out of this, but you keep pulling us into something which has nothing to do with men. But because you have done that, we have now reminded you that you're begging for us, for our help. So you need us. You're not a strong, independent, I don't need no man. Yes, you do. Of course you do. Because look what you're doing. You're screaming for your help now, right? Where were the men? Why do we have to get involved? Look what you're doing. You got girls running over girls, putting security people into hospital. What are you talking about? And you want random men to just risk their life for some random people. Is this how you raise your sons? Is this how you women raise your sons? Do you raise your sons to go into things? And furthermore, let me hold on a second. This conversation annoyed me today. Hold on a second. I can't believe this girl said what she said. Let me pull this up. I can't believe this girl said what she said. We'll come back to that. But I just can't believe this girl said what she said today. Guys, sometimes let me play this first. Let me play this and then we'll get into the comments. Let me play this.
And RIP to that beautiful girl. And now the other girl looks like she's going to get life. Do you understand what I mean? It is a sickening situation. It's dirty.
Caption says, let's get into the caption first. Caption says, she's speaking on the men who stood there and watched the woman fight outside the club and not intervene to de-escalate the situation. After hearing two people currently in hospital, with one fighting for her life and another with life-threatening injuries, do you feel all the bystanders who opted to watch and film on their phones are having feelings of guilt now or no? Here we go again. Let's go. So, before I get into it, let me read the caption. The men are tired. The men are tired. We are being attacked, and they said, China, enough is enough. Speak up. They did. The men are tired. All right. Rielle was being jumped and beaten up by a group of women. Okay. In the street, lots of men tried to intervene. You can see it in the video. All right. You can see it in this video, but these women were built like rugby players or NFL linebackers. And one of the men in the pink blazer got punched in the face by that fat thing in the black dress. Rielle then gets into her car and drives it into Claudia, who is now fighting for her life after being thought deleted, resulting in two others being injured and one with life-changing injuries, potentially and amputation. As a man, you could have intervened and been accused of SA. If the woman didn't like how you handle it, you too potentially could have been left with life-changing injuries or deleted. Her boyfriend could have been seeing this as a violation and got into beef with you. Let's say you punched or slapped her. You'll be going viral for assaulting a woman, with people saying you didn't need to do that, it was excessive, blah, 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 on social media. Too many variables. Blaming men for random grown women behavior is misandry, toxic feminism, and it needs to stop. Man them, the only responsibility you have is to make it home to your family each day. And that's what I'm standing on. And if anyone is standing on anything else, then please, I always welcome you guys to jump on and to tell me why you want to be raising your sons to be walking into things like you guys remember Primrose Hill's the stabbing that happened 2 weeks ago, right? R.I.P. Finbar Sullivan. You do realize that had nothing to do with him. He's an innocent bystander. You do realize that, right? He was filming in the park. He was filming. He's a videographer. He was filming in the park in Primrose Hill. Do you know what Primrose Hill is? That's not where drillings happen. So he was in Primrose Hill filming, and he's lost his life now. You guys, the people that are talking don't care about men, and you don't care about your kids. You wouldn't tell your man to go and do that, to walk into something he doesn't know randomly. You wouldn't do that. So I don't understand why you try to put that onto people. It doesn't make any sense. It's incredibly irresponsible to walk into something you do not know. And if you have a family that is selfish, you don't care about your wife or your kids. You're walking into things you don't know. Because of what? To be a hero. They don't pay heroes. Go ask little Jimmy. Go ask him. He jumped into the river to save that woman. What happened to him? He didn't make it. That woman survived. She didn't even come back. She didn't even come back. They called him a hero. Don't you think his parents would rather have him here now? What's a hero? They don't even give you no money. Now you're struggling. You lose the person that was a breadwinner in your family, all because he wanted to be a hero for some random girls. So what? You guys are jokers. Men, don't ever trick yourself out of your position. Don't ever risk your life. Don't ever touching up random girls you don't know. Put in your hand so you can be accused of SA. Are you dumb? We're in 2026, black men. You better keep your hands to yourself. I don't know how many times I've got to teach people. I don't know how many times I've got to say this to you. But let me remind you, women do not dictate to us how we conduct ourselves. Would I have helped? Yes. I've said this multiple times. But do I expect everybody to be me? No. Because I'm a man and we understand other men. But women don't understand men. They just think every man is some type of man that will run into something and do something. No, there's bare pussies. What are you talking about? Most men are pussies. Pardon my language, but it's true. Most men ain't got no heart. And us as men know this. But you think every man is going to run into something and be some type of superhero. Why? Anyway, let me get back into this. Don't be blaming it on men. Oh,
it's nasty. It's horrible to see. The men are a disgusting, low-life set of just worthless.
Whoa.
I don't even know what deadbeats.
Whoa.
And that's all I have to say about you lot. As men, you lot stood there and watched the girls then fight and pull out their hair, and you lot looked at it as entertainment. Do you understand? When what you lot should have did is knocked it on the head from the very beginning, because none of those girls are stronger than all of the men out there. Do you understand?
Oh no!
What is going on?
In the chat,
ripping out your phones. Like, what are we doing? Listen, that's why certain places can't see me again, because the people then just literally just irk me. You know, them ones there. Yeah? And R.I.P. to that.
All right, cool. So I comment. So let me get this straight. Women were fighting, beating up a woman. Then one woman decides to jump into her car and run over two women and a man, and you're blaming the men. One day it's misogyny. Next day you're begging for the patriarchy to protect you. Guys, are you listening to this?
Men are a disgusting, low-life set of just worthless.
Okay. Men are low-life. The men are low-life and whatless, yeah, for standing there, yeah, the men, yeah. But what about the women that are fighting in the streets and beating each other? What about them? What about them? What about the women that were beating up that? That doesn't make no sense, honestly. See, her damn voice, you know what she done? The thing she was saying, yeah, was so toxic, yeah. They better not. Look what they went and done. I have to appeal it. This always happens when I'm playing this content. Hopefully we'll get back onto TikTok. We got logged off TikTok again. That happened the other night as well. It's because I got to remember the things that they're saying. I don't think TikTok likes their voices. They hear the voice and then it's like, nah, get you out of here, man. Sorry, TikTok. We're off at the moment. Sorry about that. Honestly. Sorry about that, TikTok. What was I trying to do? What was I just trying to do? Because I just got sidetracked. Hey, chat gang, what was I just trying to do? Someone in the chat, be alive, look alive, look alive. Hey, chat gang, what was I just trying to do? Show me your live, man. Show me your live. What was I just trying to do? Someone pull up, man. Don't be quiet. What was I just trying to do? Because I just got sidetracked. Chat, you're gonna have. There's loads of you guys in here, and you're being quiet. What's going on? Can someone pull up in the comments, please? What is going on? Can we keep it together, please? Please. Yo, bring me up. I got a mad story. Yes, bunch of women. Big up, Marcus. Bunch of women behaving like animals. No men involved, but somehow it's men's fault. Yes, thank you. Yes. I'm gonna play the next clip. I'm gonna play the next clip. Thank you for that. So that's what she had to say. That's what we had to say. You can't blame men. It's toxic feminism to be blaming men. Shout out to Made You Think. Big him up. Big up AP. Let's play this.
One of the worst things you can do is argue with stupid. You won't win.
So she clarified she was not placing the blame on men regarding the incident that occurred in Mayfair. All right, let's hear this, guys. Let's hear this. So this is part 2. Let's hear this.
Do you understand what I mean? I had so many degenerates in my comments talking that I was blaming men. When will you little boys grow up?
Little boys?
I mentioned it in the end of my clip because I was disgusted, because as a female, we look to you as the authoritative figure.
You look to us as the authoritative figure?
The authoritative leaders and the providers of safety and the logical thinkers. So therefore, if you lot are there and you lot can see that something doesn't look right and it may go haywire because you can see over emotional, erratic.
I'm gonna get back to us. I'll get back to this in a second. No, this is not what women want from us. No, because we've been told to stay out of women's business. You're strong, independent. Now you want to be led by us. Now you want what? Because we're rational. Hold on a second. This is going against everything that we've said. But now it fits the narrative that oh, you need us. But every other day is no, we don't need no men. Stay out of women's business. So we're staying out of women's business. But now you're mad because when you get into it was men or the bear will pick the bear. Okay, so go and ask the bear to help you then. Where was the bear then? So this whole narrative, and then using language like, oh, degenerates. Who's a degenerate? What's a degenerate? Explain. Tell me what a degenerate is. Degeneracy. Tell me what it is. But to be calling men degenerates because they have an issue with you saying that you're calling for men to go out and do something when men were there. The guy in the pink blazer got punched in the face by the fat thing. What are you talking about? She looked like a whale. Like an NFL linebacker receiver, real rugby. Broad back, wide back. What do you want? You want man them just jumping into things. Calling man deadbeats. Deadbeats. But the women that are running over people trying to literally turn them dead are not deadbeats. But the man them are deadbeats. So maybe the man them have an issue with that. Yeah, we have an issue with that. And we're like, no, we're not going to stand for that. People using Claudia's scenario to what take shots at men. Gender wars. Is this what you did? And you thought us men were gonna sit back and have it. What? No, it's not happening no more. Hey, listen, we do not prescribe. We love women over here. We have so much support from women over here. But what we don't do, what we don't do over here is, we don't allow women to attack us because we're the good men. Okay, we're the protectors. We're the ones that would not have had that. But you guys always try to attack us, but you're left with them. And they record. That's what they do. We don't record. We tell you, get in the kitchen and make me a sandwich. And that's what they didn't like. Could you imagine? I see people be like, oh, I was with you until you said, get in the kitchen and make me a sandwich. I'm like, what's wrong with that? So you want me to risk my life where you got people running over people stabbing people, doing the mad thing, yeah, real close protection. That's not even like, real bodyguard, yeah, Kevin Costner, Whitney Houston. You really want me to do up bodyguard, yeah, for you? And I haven't asked for no money. I've said, make me a sandwich, and you're like, oh my God, you're asking for too much. So you want men to put their lives on the risk, their life, and they say, get in the kitchen and make me a sandwich, and that's where you draw the line. Do you know how much it's going to cost for the type of security you want? Go and pay for security then. You don't have to pay them. You don't have to buy them no sandwich. Go get close protection. You don't have to buy no sandwich. You don't. They'll buy their own sandwich because you're going to pay them enough to. They'll buy you a sandwich. And that's the truth of the matter. But simple things, it doesn't mean get me a sandwich. Yeah, it does, but it means that what I want, okay, you want safety, you want cool, no worries. But it's things that I want. And if you want that, then you have to give me something back. It's an exchange. It's a mutual exchange. And I ask for something simple. But the mindset doesn't allow them to do that. It just makes them feel as if, but no man owes you any protection other than your father, other than the men in your family, really. That's the truth of the matter. No one owes you anything. But men know that. If I'm getting into a fight in the street and people are pulling out knives, do I think random men are gonna come in to save me? No. I already know that's not gonna happen. But women feel as if they have protection. They should be protected by everybody. But that's not how the world works. And if you raise your kids to believe that, you set them up for failure. Because that's not how the world works. When you need help, a lot of people are going to walk past you. That's the truth of the matter. Let's get back into it.
Alcohol-fueled rage going on. Why would you not step in? Set the rascal tone is what I'm saying. It's nothing to do with blame. I just thought that I expected, I don't even know what I expected.
So you're saying you expected it, then you're also the same breath dissing the men and then saying I expected, I don't even know what I expected. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. So on one hand, you're dissing the men. Other hand, it doesn't make any sense. The content that you put out continuously disses men, comes at men, belittles men. This is toxic feminism, where men get blamed for everything. Women have beaten up each other, jumped on a woman. That woman has got into a car, run over a woman. That woman then hit another woman, fracture that woman, run over a man. Yeah? But men are to blame. Even though there was non-stop men trying to move those people out of there. Do you think if she was beefing and random guys had to grab her up to govern her, do you think she would allow it? What? Come, let's stop this. This is why I hate social media sometimes, because people just get on it and just start talking rubbish. and using people's moments, and some of the worst moments as well, for clout and tokens. And then when men start speaking out, you call them degenerates. Little boys, grow up. Shaming language. More insults, because the men have an issue with what you've said. So what do? Insult the men again. We're not having it. So we're going to let you women do what you got to do. And every time we're going to record it and show the world your behavior. It protects us. I am so happy those men recorded that, clipped that. I am so happy the men recorded that. The reason why I'm happy the men recorded it, because if they didn't, do you know what the narratives the women would have been pushing? Could you imagine the narratives they would have been pushing? Because look at the narratives they're pushing with the camera on. So if the camera wasn't there, oh my God, man, them, you're cooked. But because the camera's there, it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. It just does not work. Because everyone can see the behavior. It just does not work. So I'm really happy they recorded. Let me tell you another thing. Recording, what did they say? This is recommendation from the police. All right. If you can help somebody safely, help them. All right. But if you cannot, yeah, then you need to take yourself on that situation, because you can also escalate something to make it worse, right? All right. And you should note down something. Note down the person, the attacker's appearance, what they were wearing, where they went, what they were driving. Yeah, their eye cut, their height. Okay, and if you can get video evidence or photographic evidence without it compromising you, you take it. Yeah, and then later on, you can now give that evidence to the police to help them in the investigation. So you did reconnaissance. All right. And all of those videos have allowed all of you guys to see it. All the different angles, okay? It has allowed the police to remand her. And it's not hearsay. So you're talking about men recording it. How many men did you want to be on them women? And like I said, it's very easy. All we had to do was give each one, a nice pow, pow, jab, hook, bam, done. All of them. Maybe the linebacker, you might have to hit a little bit harder still. But the other girls, man, what the women are saying is they want you to govern them. Cool. But when we govern you, you don't get to tell us how we govern you. Because if I got to break up the man them and it's going too mad, I may need to move to one of them. He'll forgive me later because he knows that I'm his boy and I had to save him. But if I spin your jaw because you're moving mad and I think you may run someone over, I'm going to be the bad guy. I'm going to be the guy they tried to put into shade bubble. Oh my God, China's punching up these girls. China's punching up these girls. China's punching up these girls. He's so aggressive. Oh my God, he hates women. Look at him. But I'm trying to save them. Oh, that's not going to matter. Man, then please do not listen to these women. Listen to me. Listen to me. Don't put your hands on some women you don't know and having to manhandle them, because that's what you're going to have to do. She'll just accuse you of SA. The police are arresting you straight away. He touched my you are being arrested straight away. Straight away. They're going to say to you, oh, what did you do? They'll be like, no, oh, I tried to grab her. She was doing something. Oh, they'll be like, did she tell you to? Be like, no. Well, unfortunately, sorry, we have to arrest you. Be like, what? Stop trying to be heroes. No one gives it. The hero, in real life, heroes die. In the movie, hero get the girl. In real life, heroes die. They leave their baby mom, and then she starts getting drilled out by one of the man them. This is real life. Don't be a hero, my guy. Your missus is not going to respect it. Your kid will rather you be at home. No, don't go out there trying to be Captain Save-A-Hole. Don't listen to these girls. Let me read this real quick. Yeah, she needs to sit down. Why are we saying that the men weren't menning? Since when was it womanly thing to be fighting in the streets like alley cats? That's what I'm saying. My sisters don't do that. I would not want my brother's father or any man I care about getting involved. They weren't behaving like women in traditional sense to be expecting the protection of the care of traditional man. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't be acting like hood rats and then expecting man to be acting like gentlemen to protect you. It's not gonna run. It's not gonna work. Do you get me? It's just not gonna work. Like, I just find it so disrespectful, the language being used. Like, honestly, I find it so disrespectful.
But as men, if there was men there, I expected more. Period.
If there was men there, there were males there. There were males there. But what did you expect random men to do? Do you get me? I don't get it, but I do get it. It's just about blaming men for anything. It has nothing to do about anything. It's just about blaming men and hate towards men. It's called misandry. This is misandry. This is toxic feminism. I want you guys to see it, and when you see it, you call it out. You just say it. This is toxic feminism. Why am I being blamed? Why should we start endangering men's life? One guy is already in hospital facing life. Like, I don't understand. One girl is, you saw the videos. I don't know what you guys want, but none, you guys are all capping. And I'll keep reminding you guys that you lie. You guys are virtue signalers. You all lie and cap. Do you get me? You pretend like someone does something, you would crash out. You guys all pretend for social media to be holier than thou. But it doesn't work in real life. It doesn't work in real life. That's why we don't listen to the internet and the comments, because a lot of you guys are liars and you're virtue signalers, and that's all it is. You just wouldn't. You can't practice what you preach. You just can't. You can't. Would I have done what she done? No. We're more calculated than that. We told you we'll wake your parents up in the middle of the morning. And when I say morning, early hours. More calculated than that. It's the truth of the matter. We don't have to. But if you cause me to lose sleep, you're gonna lose sleep. And that's the truth of the matter. But everybody wants to be a bad man. Everybody wants to crash out and show how bad they are. Okay, but no one hears about the other stuff that happened, do they? Because real badness doesn't happen on the internet. The internet badness is for likes, it's for so people can tell you. But the real badness, you never hear about it. Why would you hear about it? It's dark. We might allude to it like I'm doing it now, but I'm giving you some context. I'll give you more context for the people that have been around for a while. There was a time some madness happened with my sister. Someone was very disrespectful, caused me to lose sleep. Do you understand? I tried to resolve it amicably over the phone. This person didn't want to resolve it. They wanted to antagonize it. I tried to leave it a couple of days and try to resolve it again. Now the person is really drawing me out. So I was like, okay, cool. This person lived. They were living good where they lived. So because where they lived, they felt like they no one could get to them because they were living great, amazing. But the violation and disrespect was too much. It was way too much. So we had to go pay that person a visit. And the reason I'm talking like this is because I spoke about this afterwards, because I wanted to let people know how this person was violating without saying too much, but they made me have to leave. Had to leave. I was minding my business, living in Hertfordshire. I had to leave and drive to South London. It wasn't nice, like, over the bridge. Nice part. Person living like Fort Knox. And they made threats, talked a lot of smoke, and my sister couldn't sleep at night. So I had to pay this person a visit. Because that's my best friend. And there was some other threats made. So we went and paid this person a visit. I'm not going to tell you how I got in. But I'm gonna tell you, we got in, and this person did nothing but call the feds, which is cool. And CID come, the feds come down, and they were living good in a good part of South. Yeah. Now, when the police have come, I said to them, "Oh," and you know what gave me joke? After all the smoke a man spoke, now you're calling the police, but it's fine, it's okay, it's all right. And when the police have come, I've had to let them know, look, listen, do you think I wanted to drive? I've driven over an hour and a half. It was like hour and 40 minutes or something. I've come down. I said, do you think I wanted to do that? No. But it's my sisters, my mom, they didn't want me to do that. And it's the thing about women. When you tell us men, you don't get to tell us how it ends. So my sister told me something, and that was it. I was going to go handle what I was going to go handle. So I'm saying. So I'm going to try to bump my sister business, like it wasn't going to run. Do you get me? And try to just victimize her. So I'm saying. So me and her husband had to go pay someone a visit. That's it. Do you get me? But you're not going to hear about that because it doesn't matter. You hear about it now because I'm giving you context. And I'm telling you, us men, the real men are calculated. And the get back is, it has no expiration date. That's the real talk. And let me tell you another one. I'm just giving you guys some context because everybody wants to be bad on the internet. Everybody wants to be bad on the internet. And the things I'm telling you, this is minor. I won't tell you other stuff, but the things I'll tell you, another one. One of my good friends, he got robbed. Back in the day, though, he was out in a nightclub, innit? He was out with his gal. This is what I'm saying. Man got caught slipping out the manor linking chicks with no whip that slipping. No, you know what I mean? Kano told you. Okay, but it was out the manor linking with a woman. He went out to a rave with this gal, him and one up. He was shining, had a big white gold chain on, big chain on. And certain man were in a group of man them and they robbed him, innit? They moved to him, innit? And he was by himself with a girl and they moved to him. He was off his ends and they moved to him, innit? Cool. That had to be honest with you. That happened, innit? And that had to be like, it had to be a good 10 years later, 11 years later. All right. We was in Hollywood Bowl, Finchley. Who knows Hollywood Bowl? Chat. Does anyone here know Hollywood Bowl in Finchley? Let me see if TikTok has let me go back on yet. We was in Hollywood Bowl, Finchley. All right. And he sees the guy that robbed him. This is 12 years later. This is about 12 years later. 10 years, 12 years later. But it's a long time. But he sees the guy that was in a group. Well, I don't know if it's not the guy that robbed him, but he was in the group with the guys that robbed him. And I'm going to tell you something about the curse of the chain as well. I'll teach you something about the curse of the chain and why you shouldn't pop chains, because they come with a curse that a lot of people won't tell you about, because you have to know about the curse for it to understand it. And you see this guy. And look, when you get robbed and people move to you, attack you, yeah, you're going to remember those faces. You're not going to forget those faces. So now he's seen the guy. Yeah, so he's seen the guy now. But he's now with the man them now. Do you understand? And see, Finchley them ends here. Like Northwest, we got Bear. That's a lot, man. All the man them over there. So that was and one of my guys literally was living next door there, and that was the man them was just always there. Bear whips, all the man them was always there. So now he's seen, man. So the guy's seen him, and he's clocked it's him, but he don't clock it's him because it's been years. Why is he gonna remember? Like, he's not gonna remember that, but he's gonna remember because he got violated. So he's gonna remember your face and you was in a group. So now he's approached him and basically told him and stuck it, and he's like told him you don't remember, whatever. So now he's sticking it on him. But this guy's with his missus and with his kids. With his kid now, innit? Do you get me? Yeah. And he was in the whip. So he's told his missus to go into the thing, to go back in because she's about to come out. And my man's then put the kid on his lap. So here's the thing. My brethren had a kid at the time, innit? But I don't have a child, and the other guy didn't have a child. Right, yeah. So when he's put his child on his lap, My brethren's saying to himself, like, oh, you know what, bro, he's with his you. Oh, it's long, man. Like, you can't really do that. But you see, my other boy, he's like, he don't care. He's saying, no, them man, they violated me. They done this. He's having flashbacks of what happened now. So he's telling him, listen, go tell your kid to go inside. Like, and his little toddlers like, go tell your missus to come and collect the kid. But my man's not trying to do that. He's trying to keep the kid on his lap. Do you understand? He's not trying to do that. He's not trying to do that. He's trying to keep the kids like, oh, bro, like it's not like that. And basically, what's happened is he's moved into this ends now, or his baby mom's been moved by the council into this ends. So now he has to interact with these guys because my guy basically said afterwards, I said, I've seen that guy a few times. I didn't even know like he had beef with my man like that. Do you get me? What I'm trying to say. So he's now trying to appeal to his nature, and my brother's not trying to hear it. But in the end, he does allow it. And the reason why he allows it is because my guy appeals to his nature. And basically, I don't know what happens, but he appeals to his nature. Why do I know? Get me? So, man see it in it, yeah? But then later on, one of the other man from the ends, because the guy was from Edmonton, one of the other mans from the ends told me, he was like, oh, look, I heard what happened with my guy. Like, is everything cool? Because he's on the end and his baby mom's this, that, and the third, and he never had nothing to do with him. And this, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say you need to be calculated in life. And men, the alpha men, whatever you want to call it, the leaders, yeah, are calculated. So where I come from, the baddest men never went to prison. Where I come from, my elders, when I say elders, the man that we looked up to or who were getting money, because we never had no one that sunned us, but our elders in that aspect, they told us and made it very clear, because we were surrounded by other types of man. They made it very clear. If you get arrested, you go to prison, you become hot. You can't do anything. We can't work with you. That's it. One of the best things you have is that you're clean. And this is the moment you become dirty, you become like everybody else. You can get searched, you get pulled up, you can get whatever. So don't be out there doing dumb things, because the moment that happens, it messes you up. So whereas bare people be like, oh, I don't care if I go to jail, I'm this. Where we come from, that was nobody's going to jail. Everyone is you would spend your, and this is what I'm trying to say, you would spend your last penny. You would sell everything to put towards a case, then keep it. Because what's the point of being free and having a rollie? What the hell? You better sell that and get a good brief. What are you trying to do? Legal aid? Are you mad? Are you crazy? You're trying to go to prison. Man, I know man with money and jewels, and they did. Isn't that what they said about Dig That? He went legal aid when he had all of those things. You just sold every piece of jewelry he had. So why am I saying this? I'm saying this because men are calculated, and women need men to govern them, because that's what they've shown. Doesn't mean that we're telling you that. We're minding our own business. They're telling us that you didn't do nothing. You didn't. So we're saying, okay, cool. So now you want us to do something, because they're saying, oh, we look to you as leaders. We look to you as all these things. Now you look to us. Okay, cool. Next time something happens, we're going to remind you. We're going to remind these women. But no, it's not that. It's just that it just serves their purpose when they want to push an agenda for the toxic feminists. That's all it is. It's agenda-based. All right? Let me read this. Mental health is not an excuse. Initially, I saw the provocation and temporary loss of insanity angle, but from everything that come out, she was clearly looking to harm someone from before that night. That she could still be mental. I'm rather a smart man than Captain Save-A-Ho for women who don't have regard for anyone, not even themselves. It's from the house of the coward that they point to the ruins of a brave man's house. Famous African saying. I like that. It's from the house of a coward that they point to the ruins of a brave man's house. I love that saying. That's a big saying. Let me start out. Save that. What business did any man have getting involved? How is it man's problems? Are we saying women don't have capacity control? Listen, user, this is what they're saying, user. They are saying they need us. And it's fine, because you spend all the time saying that you don't, I'm strong, independent, I don't need no man. Do you get me? That's fine. I don't mind. But now you're screaming you need us. Now you're screaming for the patriarchy. You need men's protection. I told you did it. You get me? You women said you said the man or the bear. You said the bear. So why are you not calling for the bear? Go get Yogi Bear, man, and Boo Boo. Go and get them. I'm a woman, and most women don't behave this way. Here's the problem, user. I know most women don't behave this way. The majority of women do not behave this way. The majority of women find this behavior disgusting. The majority of women respect men. But on socials and the people that speak are the minority, but their voices are amplified, because the majority of people like you're not going to be in the comments like that. You're not going to be, making the content they react. You're not going to do that. It's going to be the mad ones that are going to do that. So it makes it seem as if that they have the majority voice, but they don't. They're actually in the minority. But when women in the majority stay quiet because they don't want to be a pick-me-sha, they don't want to rock the boat, they don't want to be seen that I'm not a girl's girl, all the things that the women say to you to make you feel as if you can't be an independent thinker, yeah, what do you think happens? I mean, there's no excuse for what she did. Yeah, women and men need to stop behaving like morons and blaming the opposite gender. Look, how can I say I don't need a woman? That's super gay. Like, why would I? What is a man doing with that? Of course we need women. Like we need women. Come on. But we don't need no headaches. So, no, we're not going to be out there scrapping in the streets for people that want to put us into danger. That's not the types of women we need. I got 3 sisters. None of my sisters behave like that. None of my sisters would do that. And none of my sisters will require random men's protection because they're moving like mad gal. If they're walking down the road and someone tries to grab their handbag and you can see that, bro, go and help. Like, what the hell? But if she decides that she wants to do something mad and then you see it, you don't have no obligation to go and help her. Why is she doing something mad? Do you get me? Don't let them do that. It doesn't make any sense. It's nonsensical. Don't let them start trying to throw these things on us. Like, it don't even, do you get me? So look, let me look at the comments. So I comment and I said, who looks to men outside of Inca at 4 a.m. to be logical thinkers and leaders? Lots of men jumped in versus those fat things. Just say you can't handle the backlash and men are tired and are speaking up now. The video is there for the world to see. They need us men to govern them. They are begging for it. Why are women even fighting in the first place? What happened to keeping it classy, huh? Hold up. Am I being obtuse here? But don't the same ladies say that they can't be told what to do or how to act, especially by men? Yes, they do. Someone says common sense is rare, and really isn't that common. It's sad she even had to explain it. These are the simp men. Like, bro, what do you mean it's sad she had to explain it? It don't make any sense. Like, what are you talking about? This is like the 100th video I seen today on the incident. People just love to hear in their own voices. Those women fighting like a pack of wild animals, and you expect men to step in. It's Mayfair, not the jungle. The situation is tragic, but it's really dragging now. Those filters do more heavy lifting than Eddie Hall. But I don't know why people always put mad filters on. You know what it is? People put mad filters on their face, then they start just getting too brave. If people were fresh-faced, they wouldn't have the same energy. I'm sorry, this idea that women look to men as authority is a lie. It's only used when convenient. 9 out of 10, when men try to put their opinion on a situation involving women, let alone authority, truthfully, this is just a situation where women are facing huge consequences of bad behavior and she wishes it didn't happen. Go and try to put her under your authority if she's shouting. When she was beefing Shireen Green and calling and saying the maddest things to a newlywed wife, who was putting her under authority? It's just cap. So I will call it out, especially if men want, if people want to call us out and use it against men. I hate the gender war, especially against black men. Always coming against black men. We're minding our own business, but yet it's always black men. You have equality and freedom now like you wanted it. You're responsible for your actions. I thought boss babes wanted this. You can't look to men for authority, but then tell them to treat you like equals. Which one is it? So in a city with one of the highest knife crimes, she expects men to risk their lives for strangers. Too many so-called real guys are already 6 feet under for that. When grown adults are arguing, especially after 4 a.m. party-wise, people just mind their own business. Educate the men in your household or family to sacrifice themselves for strangers. We don't do it. Nobody listens to you. You say women look up to men as the ones with authority. So where do we actually see that in women's behavior in today's society? Thank you. I'm really proud of the men. Do you know why I'm really proud of the men? Because when this is an attack on men, it's an attack on all of us. Like, and I'm the man them's voice. Does it mean that I speak for every man? No, because you see some of the Simpson there. Does it mean that I will always get things right? No, but it means that I listen to the men and I listen to what the men are saying. And if the men want me to speak about something, and I'm going to speak about it. So when I see the men pulling up and they're all talking about on the same code, I'm like, yes. And this is what they hate. They hate the men being brotherhoods and being on the same code. They always want to create division. But we're not doing that. We're not doing that. You're not making me fight my brothers. It's not happening. Like where we can, we're not fighting each other. We're not going back and forth with each other. We're trying to stop that. We're trying to stop that. We're trying to heal. We're trying to bring it back. So if you really want our protection, that's fine. But we're going to have to take it back a little bit more traditional. That's all I'm saying. Let me get back to the comments. Big up the man them. She's still blaming men. Lots of women disagree with what she said too. No, I will not step in. Grow up and control yourself outside. Females ain't looking up to a man or respecting these days. A woman will come with nothing and still be arguing with a man that has his stuff together. This is the same female who thought a Moroccan was a Mexican. They are to blame. They also stole from the injured man and the girl that's brain dead. All of them that was there was fighting, have blood in their hands. That's a troll account. It's got Juicy's face on it. The problem was the girls fighting. They were boys there, not men. Yeah, this woman is cooked. Is the filters not enough? I had to read the caption to know who it is. Just yapping. She chose not to speak about the actual women in question because, of course, they would mean holding women accountable. Filters are looking mad. Just own your face and be happy. To be honest, she's one of them people who think she has the answers. No point arguing with that. Women not taking accountability. Again, nothing new here. Does she listen to a man? 100 women versus accountability. Authority figure. You don't listen to men on a normal day. You only want to listen when your head is getting thumped. Now hold that. That's the truth. You don't listen to men. Bro, like, I can't believe women are talking about, oh, we listen to you. No, you don't, bro. Like, and now you want us to come in and save you when you're running gal over. No, you women wanted to be in a train by yourself, a carriage by yourself because men are so dangerous. Put that train, you guys are going to fight each other. You guys give me joke. Soon as you put you on a train, the black women are going to be talking about the white women's microaggressions to them. And you women act like your vaginas and your periods are lying you. You're not the... Trust me, it makes me laugh when you guys do that. Feminism is a white woman's construct. It does not benefit black women in this at all. What are you talking about? Gives me joke about black feminists. Feminism does not help black women in any way, any form of way. They just need you for the numbers. Go look. Because when, and I like to use this example, and I don't even like Meghan Markle. I think she's a idiot. I think, you get me? I don't like Meghan Markle. But where were the feminists when Meghan Markle is being dragged? Where are they? Very quiet. Very quiet. Women are dragging her left, right, and center. Left, right, and center. Why? Why are they not protecting her? She's a woman. You know why? Feminism is a white woman's construct. It doesn't protect black women. But yet you guys want to be talking, use jokers. And this is the thing. The conversations I have are quite important conversations. But people are not ready to have these conversations. They get in their feelings and make insults. Age shame. Clap for abortion. Make threats. All manner of low IQ type of behavior. Because, you know, this is what we're dealing with. So, let me read more comments. Then big up the man them. Any brother saying she's wrong is smoking spice. Me as a masculine man, I would have stopped that situation. I love women, especially as, but you're simping, bro. It's not even on a real account. Urban women do not look to men to be authority figure. Are you having a laugh? Why are they not blaming a bear? Is this a filter? Take off the filter. But hearing honestly, there's no point in looking at men the way there's been extremely strong message of no man can tell me, etc. Instead, there's more of a respect for ninjas who with a different state of mind and get blamed. Look, 2026, love that mindset don't exist no more. I'm guessing this is a message towards people who like breast. Crazy. Did any of the women look up to those men as authority figures, and do women still look to men as no, they don't. Why is she zooming in and out like that? No alcohol, no problems. Oh, man keep talking about the angles. Actually, I ain't talking about that. Yes, she did. She should not have mentioned any men and focused solely on the women who caused the fuckery, nearly killing people. A man who intervened has ended up in critical condition. You got these fools placing blame. Look, even the women are saying it. Look at her doing the most to come across intellectual and seductive. This dummy really thinks she's fooling us. Just another idiot girl talking nonsense online. They look to us for rationality. So you're saying women are naturally irrational. So why should we continue to allow you to vote, work, or drink? Women find new ways to contradict themselves on a daily basis. Now men are more logical, and now you want men to bring order. Once women have shown in 4K that their emotions breed foolishness, men did clock that was going on, and the men did step in to bring order, but the hard-headed women push past the man to do their thing. Should the men have dashed all the women down on the floor? Because that's the only thing that would have stopped all the fuckery. The big girl shouting, she'll F my ex, ain't listen to no man. She didn't. Yeah, all I'm hearing, well, guys, stop. Guys, keep it. Filming herself commenting other people's life when the only thing she cares about how she looks on the camera. Obnoxious. Look, the men have spoken. The men have spoken and they've said it. The men have spoken. The men have spoken. The men have spoken. You see it very clearly. Yeah. Stop talking about us. This has everything to do with the women, has nothing to do with the men. We won't have it. We will speak about it. We will comment about it. We will react to it. That's it. Leave us out of it. Has nothing to do with us. Call out the women's behavior. Call it out. All right? And no one can't tell me anything when I was calling out the pedo man in South London, in Woolwich, Lewisham, and what was the other one? Lewisham and Catford. Yeah? With a 14-year-old girl. But where was these people? So I don't want to hear nothing. I call everything out. Why would I not call that out? Everyone was quiet. Everybody wants to make videos about Claudia, but nobody wants to make videos about the men in South London that were trafficking them young girls. No, they don't, because people got too many close links to it. So no one really cares about it, but you guys care about this. You guys pick and choose what you care about. And that's the truth of the matter, but it's fine. You know what I mean? You just don't really care about young girls and that, and you don't. It's fine, because we pick and choose what we want to give attention to, right? Do you understand? So that's what it is. Bare people don't even care, man. And then they'll take men like me who care and try to say that I don't care. Madness. You guys wanted to try to cancel me because I said something against people that threatened to cool people down for me. And you wanted to push a narrative of cancellation. You really wanted to. Because people people were so jealous of all the things I've been doing that they waited for something and they thought this was their moment. They was like, oh my God, we've got China out of here. Who have you got out of? Got out of where? I've been busier than I ever been. It's absolute rubbish. But you guys are hypocrites because you will try to criticize me for saying something, which I apologize, but with context. There was context. They didn't care about the context. No worries. Forget about the context. Apology. No worries. But then you're trying to make allowances for man that went and stabbed a 46-year-old man that stabs a 25-year-old man. Talking about self-defense. Talking about this. Hold on a second. This can't be the same. This can't be the same blogs on the same community. No, it can't be you guys. No, it can't be you guys. You can't be saying free him. What do you think was going to happen if people came down to me? What do you think was going to happen? No, you can't be doing that. There's too many hypocrisies and contradictions that lets me know, we pick and we choose based upon how we feel about people. That's all it is. But it's not based upon actually caring. Most of you guys don't care. You just like the fuckeries. And you like to watch it from your phone. It gives you a little bit of escapism. It's real life. It's like real life EastEnders. So you love it. Let's be honest. It's like a car crash. When people drive past, everybody wants to look. What are you looking at? What are you looking for? Because you want to be nosy. You want to see it, but you don't want it to be your life. Yes. Yeah, someone stabbed. Listen, yeah, someone got. Listen, it'll keep happening. It'll keep happening. And the same people are going to keep doing the same things. And it's not going to stop because when men like me talk about the reasons to stop, they don't like it. I'll keep telling you. It will keep happening. Some of you guys are going to lose. This is what I'm saying to you. Every day you make it back home, you should be grateful and thank the Lord himself. Because this thing is not given. Thank the Lord himself because you could just be trying to get your e-bike and then now you're jammed up. Stop letting ego, stop letting beef, stop letting certain things put you into situations you can never come back. I don't know what's going to happen to Rielle, but the best thing that can happen for her is to be for this to be as swift as possible. So she can start a sentence. Because she is going to be sentenced regardless. Like with the Getz thing, it was better he just got in the police. So the sooner he can start his sentence and start getting into the routine and just be like, yo, this is my life now. Rather than hanging it over and no one knows what, and it's just, that's it. You know what I mean? So yeah. But I know this is, we're going to just keep updating because we're going to follow it. And like I said, it was a fake GoFundMe page. We know the real page now. So if you want to go support him, go follow Nush. Go check out his real page, like we said. And yeah, man, just look after yourself, guys, man. Like seriously, like just look after yourselves. Pray, keep a clean heart. Try to be good. Try to be nice to people. Don't let people violate you, man. But at the same time, sometimes in life you just gotta let God deal with people. I know you always feel as if you have to be the angel of death. I hear it, but not all the time. Not when you serve the Lord that we serve, man. You don't gotta do anything. You just gotta sometimes just focus on what you gotta focus on. The Lord will prepare a table in front of your enemies, and you shall eat well. You shall eat extremely well while they starve. You know what I mean? It's not all the times you actually physically gotta do something. Yeah? Alright, cool. Big up the chat gang, big up everybody that's locked in tonight. I appreciate everybody, all of you guys. Shout out to all our new subscribers. You get me? Everybody locking in, man. You know I appreciate you guys, man. So right, guys, make sure you turn on your notification bells so you always know when I upload. You don't even gotta You know, you just know you hit, you're like, oh, let me go watch what China's up to. Cara, we're gonna lock in tomorrow, and we're gonna cover some more of the stuff tomorrow, Cara. All right. Big up everyone that continues to support my content. Big up everyone that continues to support me. I appreciate you guys, man. Like, don't ever get this twisted. Like, I appreciate you. I'm here because of you guys, innit? You know what I mean? And that's why no one can't get me out of here, because they didn't put me here. The people that put me here, the people that lock in, and you know, just trying to do things right, and that means standing for something. Like, that means standing for something. Sometimes you got to stand for something. You know, they say if you don't stand for something, you fall for anything. And a lot of men don't stand for anything. You know what I mean? But I do. My name is China. I am the Mandom's Voice. Please like, comment, subscribe, notification bells. If you want to support the channel, you can hit us with a super chat, super thanks. And we are out. Big up the chat gang. I appreciate you guys, man.